We begin by lighting our candle to remember that God's light is with us wherever we are. And today is a very special day in the church's calendar. Today is the day of All Saints, and your church might be dressed in red today, which is one of the colours for a very special and holy day. And today we remember all the saints, people who have lived their lives close to God, who have lived their lives in the way God wants them to, and who have followed Jesus in olden times, in days gone by before us, and who have died and received their crown of glory in heaven. And the story that we'll hear today are some words of Jesus that he told to people who came out to listen to him. And these are things that Jesus said about ways to be close to God, about the kind of people that God gave blessings to. It's almost like these are part of a set of rules for being saints. This is what Jesus said. God's blessing is with people who are poor, or poor in spirit, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to them. God's blessing is with people who mourn. God will comfort them. God's blessing is with people who are meek, who are gentle and thoughtful. They will inherit the earth. God's blessing is with people who hunger and thirst for righteousness and justice, for things to be fair and right. God will fill them up. God's blessing is with people who show mercy. God will give them mercy. God's blessing is with people who are pure in heart. They will see God. God's blessing is with the peacemakers. They will be called children of God. God's blessing is with those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, those who get in trouble or who suffer because they are doing the right thing. Theirs, Jesus said, is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you, Jesus said, when people say bad things about you or hurt you because you are doing the right thing or following me. Rejoice, he said. Be glad when that happens, because that means your reward is great in heaven. People have said bad things about the prophets and hurt the prophets because they were doing the right thing and they were following God's laws. So when that happens to you, if that happens to you, remember that you are doing the right thing, and that is what the prophets did. And the people who listened to what Jesus said wondered about what it meant. And we're going to wonder as well. And if you want to pause the video to wonder with the people that you're with, you can do that. I wonder what your favourite part of Jesus' words today was. I wonder what the most important part of Jesus' words today was. I wonder if any of these people are you. I wonder if any of these people reminds you of somebody that you know. I wonder if any of these people reminds you of someone you've read about in a book or learned about in history. I wonder what other ways there might be to be a saint, to live a life that is very close to God. I wonder if there's anything that surprised you about what Jesus said. I wonder if you have any thoughts or questions about what Jesus said. I wonder what the people listening felt and thought when they heard Jesus say these things. I wonder if there's anything in your house that you would like to use to make something or to play with these words of Jesus. I wonder if you would use different pictures or different objects to show these things, different from the ones that I chose. I wonder if there's a saint who shares your name that you can learn about, or a saint who shares your birthday, or whose saint day is on your birthday that you can learn about. And we can keep wondering throughout the week, but for now, our story is finished.